Let's play! Whoa! Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome back to Let's Play the Somnium Files. Last time I left off, it was pretty damn crazy because we were still questioning So after the sink, and then we get a call from CSI saying that there's no body. And going back to Iris's house, she's alive and well. So now we're like really questioning, what the hell did we actually see? Like, we saw her body, but it seems like something crazy is going on. I don't know. Anyway, we are questioning a bunch of people today, as much as I can, and right now we're going to start with So, but before we're doing so...
Iva, look! A merman!
So is a wealthy politician. It is no surprise to me that he has a merman. Wait, a merman?
It took a little while to get it, but yeah.
Oh, hey everybody! I'm a merman.
Scott Melville? Was that you? Who? What? That voice sounded so familiar. I heard a strange voice just now. Could it be? I don't know.
Speaking of gardens, what kind do you prefer?
I like a well-manicured lawn. But some bushes aren't bad either. I mean, what?
Everything has to be perverted with this man. If you guys are asking what the hell he means, you're too young to figure it out. Sphere? Okay, well, can we just not talk about Bush and Moki? Come on now. Anything else? Stones. This place is pretty nice, but then again, I don't know. I have a thing about long hallways and not comfortable for me. It's like, ugh. Anyway, So's feeding the koi in the pond. Let's see. Well, let's leave 89 for last, but let's talk about Iris.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Date.
Oh, is it red hot again?
Lying.
Yep. Damn. He must be burning up.
This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying. After all, Iris was not killed.
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing. What are you hiding, So?
Yeah, what are you hiding? Like, why'd you call Shoko?
You are beginning to irritate me.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant.
I assumed we had one, but I guess not. Then why were you at the warehouse?
I told you I will not answer that question.
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
I mean, it's still his private business. I mean, I'm not defending the man, but... yeah.
It appears that he will not respond.
Number 89. Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention.
I don't know about you that. Come on, were you hiding? So you can tell us.
If you need information, you can ask her. I can't help you. Haven't you people got enough? I'm very busy. Excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you. To be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you. I don't ever want to see you again. So I suggest that you don't show your face here anymore. It's what's best for both of us. Understand?
So walked away sternly. You didn't have to tell me he didn't like me.
Who does this guy think he is?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you. Relax, Date. We still have much to do.
I know.
Alright, well, I think we have reasons as to why it's going to be best for both of us I'm still thinking about that time where he tried killing us and what he said. Anyway, let's see if Mama has anything for us. Maybe she has any updates on Renju. Because if she doesn't, then maybe Moma does. But we're not going to worry about him until later.
You need more info on Ren? I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
I see.
Wouldn't a phone call would have... Now that I'm thinking about it. Well, more so for Mama anyway. I was like, I think a phone call would have been best. But, I mean, if we're on our way to someplace anyway, I guess it wouldn't... And the marble is in the way, I guess, or on the way to wherever. I guess it doesn't matter.
Care to watch some riveting videos with balls and holes?
Sorry, I don't like golf.
I don't think she was talking about golf, but alright.
Hey, Date. You know what I say when I turn into a drunk devil?
Dev Ale.
You know what? That's a little clever, but I'm not going to acknowledge it. Well, even though I just did. Ignore me for right now. What else do we got?
You're so cold, Mama.
Hey, I'm over here.
I mean, maybe just pick a different color dress so I don't get confused.
Hey, Mama. What's with the pizza, fish, and chips?
People used to call me that on the internet all the time. Guess it's stuck.
Pizza, fish, and chips. Ah, I see. Piece of fucking shit.
Iva! Wait, pizza, fish, and chips. How the hell does that go from piece of fucking shit, though? Pizza, fish, and chips. I mean, I guess it's like, oh, gosh darn it, instead of saying, God, you know, I don't know. That, just kind of weird seeing Iva say that. Tax, he drives her. Okay. What is this? Looks like a poster for something. Porn. Maybe not. I don't think there's much else. You got a hanger right there, right? Alright, let's talk to Mama. She keeps polishing that bonito fish. Why are you always brushing that fish, by the way?
I find it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
Whatever, but she gave her answer, that's that. How's it going?
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's not our job. I mean, we did ask her how she do it, and she answered honestly, so yay for bluntness, I guess.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah, I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
The hell type of conversations do we have when we're drinking? I remember Renju saying that to me after he and I went through a bottle.
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
I didn't answer. I turned the question around on him.
What about you?
Me? Well, yeah. Not just one. Countless bodies. When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. Guys would get to know the old people, and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk. Throw them in the tub full of hot water, and they pass. Just like that. Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated. It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that. And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So I... Why am I telling you all this? Are you going to arrest me?
I took a sip from my glass. I didn't say anything for a while.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout. But still... Date,
Tears fell to the counter, unending. We didn't say another word until the ice in the glass had melted to nothing. Yeah, that's... I mean, hey, we got more history about Renju's past, but... Damn. I mean, I guess technically he would be a accessory to the fact, but... I don't know if statute of limitations means anything for that, though.
Oh, Falco?
You know him?
I know him as a famous assassin in the underworld. Just rumors, though. Nothing specific.
What kind of rumors?
He's good. 100% success rate. No evidence. He was a world-class killer.
Did you ever meet him?
Nope. I don't even know what he looks like.
Any other info?
I know he's connected to the Kumakuras somehow.
Them again.
That's about it.
Okay, well, we know how he's connected to the Kumakuras. Alright, never mind. Let's keep summarizing this then.
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry I'm not much help.
No, don't worry about it.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Tonight?
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
Ooh. Somebody else we're gonna meet? That'll be interesting. Let's go talk to Hitomi. That should be... Let's just hope he doesn't do anything pervy, like smell the shoebox again or ask her about speakers. I mean, I know he has Iris that.
I apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
You held on to her for hours. I think you did plenty. Where's your shoebox? Oh, hold on a minute. Aw, okay. Well, I did say it would be better if you didn't. But it would be funny, though. I don't think there's going to be anything funny here, though. Like a ski resort with no skiers. Alright. I've never been. I don't know if I ever will go to a ski resort. I mean, it looks fun, but I just don't know if I'm going to have the coordination for it.
Date, a riddle. A man-eating alligator lives in a river. There are no bridges or boats. How do you cross?
Well, let's see. You jump across?
Wrong. The solution is simple. You just swim across.
But what about the man-eating alligator?
He's at a convention out of town. He isn't in the river.
First, there's elephants in the refrigerator. Now we got alligators at conventions. God bless her. She's trying her best. I like the music in this household. I like the music in this game.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but
So you were dating number 89, huh?
I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Kume Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then he kissed me. I was shocked, but when I stared into his eyes, then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
I was about to say, how the hell did you know about an underground clinic? But okay, Renju's friend.
Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him, and I was falling in love.
Oh.
Our second kiss was in the car. It's cliche, I know, but we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse and kissed. I don't think we ever said I love you, but we both knew. We were getting closer and closer. I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him.
Oh, look at the little Iris. And I think she has that cat emblem somewhere still on the clothes she wears now, right?
Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh.
Oh, I didn't get the chance to finish that.
Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting. Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture. He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic. But those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him, and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time, because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
But I was dating a criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
There's a drawing on the wall. Iris drew it when she was 12. So it's glad to know and good to know that we found out more about the painting itself and information that we pretty much already knew. I'm not going to lie though, when she was talking about her and Falco getting close and kissing and just spending good times together, I'm not going to lie, it's making me feel lonely as shit right now. I mean, I get it. I think for majority of us, we had that experience, and I did. Like, there were people that I loved and cared, and we had great moments together. But things happen, time passes, and I mean, as of right now, it's just me. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't mean to get personal here. It's just, it's one of those things where I kind of want to be happier myself. I want to work on myself more before delving into anything again. But at the same time, it's like things can happen so fast and unexpectedly that it's, you know, sometimes it's like, oh, I'm glad this person's in my life, you know? Anyway, that's enough of me being, you know, mushy. What else do we got? It's supposed to be a sign of good news and hope. I believe Iris herself told us that. How to handle a monster parent. Ooh. I do feel bad for teachers, especially in today's society. I feel like it's even worse because I think back then it's like you blame the student for acting up, but now if something bad happens, you blame the teacher. It's like, huh? I don't know. Good old-fashioned tea. I think that's it. Let's talk to her now. She's touching her right shoulder with her left hand. I mean, I know she says she doesn't feel anything about it, but it's like, I see that she constantly does it, so I'm assuming it just bothers something, you know, but, yeah, wait, it's Monday, isn't it a school day?
Today's a holiday. I suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
You forgot too, didn't you?
What holiday? I'm curious. Anyway, do you happen to know where Renju is?
Did something happen to him? You asked me that yesterday.
Wait a minute. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, that didn't match up at all. So they just... That's a little, you know, mistake. But, yeah. There's no point hiding it. I told her about Renju's disappearance.
Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Okay, what about Iris?
I put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that. But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy." I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
That's cute. Wait, what about your parents?
They died when I was 17. I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I decided to stay here, by myself.
And take care of Iris.
Yes. All alone. But Renju would help sometimes.
Actually, I'm not really sure that's a good thing, because Renju barely takes care of his own daughter.
It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Just me and her. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing and dancing. Even as a kid, whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And she did it at the show, too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. "Mama, you're a good dancer." That's the kind of girl she was. Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores. When their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly. It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance? She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true. There was one other time. Six years ago, I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in running, and she was sobbing.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die! Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life.
Alright, I know I really didn't say much there for a while. You know, what makes this worse is going down the other path where, well, the one where Iris was killed, or even the one that she was hurt, where she had her eye gouged out. Seeing how much Hitomi went through, and like especially what she talked about right now, it's like, damn. I can never imagine, you know. It must be a parent's worst absolute nightmare if something ever happened to their children, and I guess that kind of freaks me out. I mean, it's like, I'm not married, I don't have children of my own, but I'm hoping one day, like, I think that will be the goal. But I guess part of it also will freak me out, because it's like, I don't want nothing bad to happen to them, but human nature, I guess. Anyway, summarize.
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing. We have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
I liked this visit. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll go to Lemnis Gate. If it goes by quick enough, maybe we can check out the cold storage, but we're getting close to half hour anyway, so we'll see. See what we can do. But we're going to talk to Iris here, which is going to be insane after considering all that happened.
I am so aggro right now.
Who says that?
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
I didn't make any promises.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Itura, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
No excuses, Date. And I don't know what any of those places are that she said, but I'm assuming some Japanese or Tokyo districts. I don't know.
Date, look! It's a Terraphila camellifolia! Look! Yay! Yay! Go Terraphila camellifolia!
Abigail gets awfully excited about insects. It is a little adorable how excited she gets.
I should lose some weight.
I didn't say so fat.
Maybe they're talking about me, but I am working on it. Although today I kind of ate like crap, but still technically under calories, but it could have been better. How to make good soba. Ooh. I'll bring that one home for later.
That's a high table.
Date, I don't understand. You want me to say hi to this table?
That's not what I said.
The hell? Iris, I'm glad you're alive, but geez. Oh, no high school comment this time? Oh well. And what about what's showing on the monitor this time?
It's Shinsen-Chatran.
Who's that?
I don't even know if I can say that. Shinsen-Chatran? Shinsen-Chatran. Yay. Boobies! Sorry. I'll talk to her later. Hold on. Alright, what name are we gonna give this now?
Like it? It's called Fisherman Shagging a Common Dandy.
Excuse me? Sure. Why the hell not? There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk. Oh, the hell? Aw, he doesn't say anything funny. I want to know your measurements.
I'm 5'4".
That is clearly not what you meant.
She doesn't look 5'4". But then again, I don't think I've ever seen her stand up, so whatever. Can I have your contact information?
Why?
Well, because it may lead to something in the future.
I don't know.
Date, we're on an investigation.
Just let me have this.
Come on, damn it. It's all work and no play makes Date a dull boy.
That's enough. I'll come right out of your eye socket if you don't stop.
I actually want to see this.
I'm serious. I'm going to pop out.
Are you? Oh, come on. I want to see this. Oh my god. Aiba flew out my left eye and started dancing on the desk. The receptionist immediately fainted. Iris saw the whole thing and also fainted. And so my story ended. The end. Seriously? But I couldn't let that happen, so I decided not to ask her for her information. Aw, man, and there was no achievement for that either. Damn it. That would have been funny, though. So what's your type?
Well, I like guys that like New Guinea fruit bats and yellow spotted neck turtles.
I cannot even picture that.
Is that a code name for a penis? What? Anyway, I want to know where Renju is.
I want to too. We've been looking for him. We've been getting so many calls, it's hard to keep up with.
I'm sure it's hard as hell to keep up with. So we're done with you. Iris, hi, how are you doing? She's looking at me. Wait, you have the day off or something?
Off?
Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah, it's a holiday. So I decided to come to Lemniscate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon.
And well, we do know about the holiday. Well, that's off because of her mother. Where's Renju?
What about him?
I just asked, where is he? I don't need to hide it. I told her about Renju's disappearance.
A traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
Well, damn. Why was your phone off yesterday?
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you.
Like, I want to ask these questions, obviously, I need to, but I'm trying to, like, I feel like all these are going to go into something bigger, but, whatever. Do you know Sojima, the politician?
I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
See, it makes me wonder, it's like, if we're unsure if anyone's telling the truth or not, how come they don't do that heat signature thing right now? Like, that would have been great to see if she was lying or not. Anyway, I saw your body.
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body. I told you not to laugh.
But, come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here. Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Stop, I'm serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another bizarre explanation.
Listen, this is coming from the minds of the people who made Zero Escape. I really wouldn't put it past them. Have they started talking about any, like, a a parallel world, or the multi-universe theory here? The multiverse theory? I don't know. Anyway. What happened in that stream last night?
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
And you'd do anything for the answer.
Yes.
All right then. Shovel Forge.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection.
No, what? Confetti in the courtroom, what?
Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
So what? Shovel Forge or a date? Well, whatever. We'll summarize. You know what's interesting? In this branch, everything, how to end everything, we have to summarize. I don't know if that means anything or not, but just something I picked up on a while ago.
So, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
I mean... Ah, jeez. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's but thou must, so it's like even if I choose to go on a date, it's not gonna work. Alright, hold on really quick, guys. Let me do this. Just to be absolutely safe, what I'm doing here. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Iris, you're too young for me. I can't be seen with you.
What?
Hey, what are you doing?
Everybody! This awful man! He...
Fine. I'll do whatever you want.
Really?
Yes.
Shovel Forge?
I will not.
So we'll go on a date then.
Yes.
Yay! It's a deal.
Damn it.
And you have to honor our agreement this time.
She really is a witch.
Oh, but we can't go right away. I have a recording coming up. I should be done by 3, though.
Tessa, we're starting soon.
Got it! So, Date, meet me back here at 3? If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway, bye for now. Peace!
Iris smiled and strolled over to the studio.
There is no point remaining here. Let's get moving.
Alright, and I don't think anything happens if we choose go on a date. I think it's just gonna be the same thing. So, it was just funnier saying no. I love you said everybody. The only person there was Tessa, to our knowledge, so... Unless she, like, spoke into a PA system or something. Anyway, the video's getting kind of long, so... As soon as I get control here, I'm gonna go ahead and save it. And, we'll call it... We'll do more in the next video. With eye by my left eye socket, I walked into the cold storage warehouse area. I could see my breath. I looked around, shivering. Nothing seemed changed from last night, though. You know what, actually, since we are here, I mean, it's going to be a little bit longer video. Screw it. just so we can get this out of the way, and then we can go elsewhere.
There are numerous cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Jemimon.
Iba, the jokes, you've got to stop.
I don't know what the hell that even joke was. I thought she mentioned something like that before, and I thought she was making like a Digimon reference, but I don't know. It doesn't have magical pockets, though. Okay, I definitely don't know what the hell they're talking about now.
A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here.
The tires and forklift in the ground and they're on are clearly frozen. And then we also have this one.
A forklift. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Hold on. Anything on the shelves?
There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use.
Seems like it. I don't think there's anything new here. No, nothing in the cardboard box. The good old ice cutting machine?
That machine is used to cut ice. Do they store ice here?
I mean, it's cold in here. I mean, although I imagine it should be colder.
A crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed.
And they do mention a switchboard, which we've never seen before. So I'm going to investigate that last.
You first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m. At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time...
The corpse was gone.
It was 11:25 p.m., but the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m., after we finished sinking with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not specify. Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Outside influence?
Okay, that's really odd.
In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information.
Outside influence, hour and a half. I don't know. I guess it's best not to think about it too much since we just simply don't know. The switchboard, though, I'm very curious about.
A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Really? Is that it? It says here I'm missing something, but I don't know what. The hell did I miss, guys? Oh, boy. That's gotta be thorough here. Oh, the box itself.
It's a wooden box. There is nothing inside.
Oh, boy, I still missed something else? Ah, there we go. Just gotta click on it again. We searched the warehouse again, but we didn't find anything useful.
Nothing.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping. At this rate, they might find your body in here.
Alright. Well, I guess that's that for right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not really sure. Oh, I forgot why the hell we're going back to Abyss. Could it be... Oh, you know what? Wasn't it that we're trying to get number 89 to come talk to us? Maybe. That's what that's going to be about. And maybe, you know what's also interesting? He told us one half of the story in that one path where everything was going really bad. Maybe he'll tell us the other part here? That'll be interesting. That's if any of that even happens, but... check the file really quick as well. Oh yeah, this is some of the stuff she mentioned. Turup Island, the largest island in the Kuril island chain between Japan and Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula. Both countries claim this island as their territory. Because of the delicate situation, I'd better not write my opinion here. Well, I had no idea anything like that was even, well, a thing. Interesting. Then Kunashir, an island located on the westernmost end of the Kuril Islands. Shikotan. It's the eastern parts of the Habomai archipelago off Hokkaido. And you also got Habomai. It's on the eastern shore of Hokkaido and the tip of Namuru Peninsula. I keep hearing... I forgot which anime I watched where they were going crazy about Hokkaido. Like, is Hokkaido like a very nice tourist spot? I don't know. Alright, so yeah, they explained this stuff. Good to see. And actually, I mean, a lot of this stuff is getting kind of filled in. Still some stuff. You know, what is Shovel Forge again? Oh, it's a Minecraft parody. Yeah, the name Shovel Forge is a parody of a popular game in the same genre, which I will not mention for legal reasons. I love that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we are done investigating for today, and that will probably be it for me tonight as well. It's almost midnight. I really gotta see what's up on my schedule, because it's like I stream in the morning, and then if I end the stream early enough and I have nothing else planned or nothing else going on, then I'll try getting more of this game recorded, because I'd like to have maybe all of it done before I start uploading it. So, I don't know. I'm just weird. Anyway, next time we'll go ahead to the Abyss headquarters and see what else we can find out about all this crazy story. So, as usual, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time for Let's Play the Somnium Files. Love you all so much. Have a great day. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, feel free to leave a comment, a like, and subscribe for future content, where I aim to release a video a day. And if you do subscribe, make sure to click on the bell symbol to be notified once new videos are uploaded. You can also catch me streaming from time to time on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, and join my Discord server to relax with other gamers. All this information is in the description box below. Have a great day.